So, what do we want to work on? Do we want to work on long form content or short form content? So, in other words, creating those long YouTube videos or these short TikTok style reel/videos. As I enjoy doing both, I include both of these types of contents into my strategy for my social media because I think it really helps educate, and different styles of content means you can be found on different types of platforms. So coming up with a strategy for your social media has to include video these days, whether it is long form or short form. I would really recommend video because that's where, we're coming into an era now of just video. I mean, images are great and it's great for captions and it's great for getting your message out there, but people love to stop and watch eye contact. People really love to see a person behind the camera, to know who they're buying from, to know whose services or products they are. It creates more humanity in terms of connection, who you're buying from, trusted situation, and people love to learn from people because we have teachers, we have parents. It's all about connecting through the camera, so through your view screen on your phone, on your computer. So videos is 100% the way we're going. So getting comfortable in front of the camera is another video I have, which you should go and find on my YouTube channel. But honestly, it's practice makes perfect. But here we go with my tips into looking into which form of content should you really be focusing on if you haven't got that much time. So the purpose of long form content, like in terms of like YouTube, would be mainly to educate, get to know, learn something from. So if part of your business or your product, you can get this out there where you can talk about your product in terms of what's inside, what the benefit is, or this is how you get other creators, who can then talk about your product. This is the long form content. People get to know, people get to understand, get to be educated about your product or your service. So in terms of you're a service-based business, you can then talk about your products, what areas you covered, what use it is, your service will have in their home, how it will change their life. So for YouTube, this is really handy. It also can be quite entertaining if you're someone that a funny story about something or a connection with a customer. And so long form content is great, especially like I said, for education and that. Like you're watching this YouTube video right now because you want to learn, you want to understand. You don't want to try and find it somewhere else. You want a bit of information to help you in your business, to help you change your life, to change your business. So this is why long form content is really handy, because then obviously you're sitting in front of this person and eventually you get to know them and you're going to buy from them because you're trusted. Like you trust me right now to educate you into this, what video do you need to do? Do you need to focus on long form or short form? And then you would expect to get this information out of this video. So they have to think about it from the other person's point of view. What do they need to get? What is the message you're trying to get across? What's the message they're trying to get? So when you are creating long form content, you need to think about what does the customer need out of your video? What will they find interesting? So in terms of that, I think YouTube is fantastic. I think the long form content is definitely out there. People are spending so much more time now on YouTube, as it's the second biggest search engine as well after Google. So getting yourself out onto YouTube is a plus. But if you really haven't got the time and you want to just focus on short videos, keep watching. So if 30 seconds to a minute videos is probably where you want to go, then obviously that's fantastic for social media right now, as we are high on the end of quick form content. People have got a lower rate now of content watching for a long period of time, short attention spans, but they want the information quick. And also social media is really great for advertising our business. Social media right now is mainly about selling our products, brand awareness, call to action, and getting your face out there so people know who you are so they can buy from you. So short form content right now is like TikTok, Reels. I know some people do Snapchat, and that's not really something I know about too much. So we're going to stay on the topics of TikTok and Reels for this. Now, I know Reels now are coming from Instagram onto Facebook. So with Reels, we've found that we have such a massive push in terms of organic reach. Now, this is hopefully going to be the same on Facebook. It actually lessens the need for ads because organic reach, right, you know, on posts and that is like nowhere. You're not gonna reach anyone. So Reels is a great place to actually focus on reaching more organic places. So this would be great for Facebook too. But on TikTok, the organic reach is so big that the platform in itself is growing so much. And this is really great for short form content. So if you want to get yourself out there in a quick 30-second video, but these algorithms need you to do this content on a much more regular basis. So YouTube is more of a slower form of content, and then the social media side of the 30 seconds are a lot more quicker. So that means that your video is going to be pushed down in the rankings so much quicker than it would on YouTube. And this is something that we're probably gaining ranking from over time as you gain more followers and gain more subscribers. But with social media, because this is a quick information, you need to put more into it. So that means you're balancing on, do I do a long form video, but less of them? Or do I do short-term videos, but more of them? Which is handy in some cases because it also does help your reach in terms of your social media reach. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube Shorts, if you're on the Reels, and eventually on Facebook, then this means that you're going to be reaching more people in more areas. So you're going to absolutely drive more people to your website, drive more people to your services or your product base, because people will more easily find you, and the algorithm will then see that these people want to watch you on these platforms, and then they'll keep sending you in front of them more often. And this is what you want, because the more times people see us, the more likely they are to buy from us. So to quickly sum up on what we should be doing, I do agree that obviously short form content does seem to be a lot more work in terms of, especially when you want to, if you can't schedule your video and if you need to send it out organically, that does tend to be a bit more work. On TikTok and Instagram, I found that videos tend to be very easy to edit, and you can also draft them to post them for later. So you don't have to sit there doing everything at once. But I do believe that batching in long term will help you in your strategy for social media. But if you think YouTube might be more your area, then maybe one video a week will probably suffice for at the start. So this is really exciting. So honestly, maybe you should try it. Maybe you should start on maybe one platform to start with, and then maybe you can even put the same content on the other platforms if you're doing in terms of social media. But I do think maybe starting in one area, then get used to that, do that consistently, and then maybe try another platform. But honestly, you need to first research on where your prime audiences are. This is my big number one thing, is before you make any decision, find out where your audiences are. Where are they buying from you? How can you sell to them? Because the whole point of all of this is to create a funnel where you can get paid. So whether it is short form or whether it is long form, you can do a test for 1 month on the short form and then test the other month on the long form. But the overall goal is now to get paid, to get those customers spending money with you. So good luck with that, and I really hope it helped you, this video. Comment below, subscribe, and follow me on all my other social media channels, webcrunch.co.uk, where you want to get packages from me, where I can help you with your strategies, creating videos and creating posts for your business. Prices start from £25 and you'll only get me. This is my business solely. So please take care and have a great day. Bye.